Okay, no more questions here. We go online.
When one is stuck in ignorance,
When
one is stuck in ignorance, I mean, it happens to me all the time, most of the time, and I was wondering if there's any exercise or something that to do to open the door.
The very fact that you're asking this question, you are not stuck in ignorance.
Well, I am at work.
Well, but
with all the gossip and
let's put it. In these moments when you are stuck in it, we are not aware of it, so there is nothing we can do.
I'm aware of it.
But then the moment we are aware of it, we are not in it. So the first thing not to do is to judge oneself for being in ignorance, because the moment we are aware of it, we are out of it. So it would be a mistake to misjudge ourselves. Saying, I was in ignorance again, damn it. No. We have to say, oh, I notice it, therefore I am not in it.
No, but mostly it's the repetitive thoughts about an event at work and the gossip or whatever it is.
Yeah, but when you are in gossiping, you
or other people gossiping, then I sit and think about it over and over and over.
When you are in it, you are not aware of it, right?
Right.
So there is nothing you can do. So then you gossip, you do whatever, you ignorate. When you are in ignorance, you ignorate, right? So you ignorate, and you keep ignorating up until the moment when you notice that you were ignorating. Now, the moment you notice that you were ignorating, you are no longer ignorating. So what is important is not to resume ignorating by judging yourself for ignorating. That's the point I'm making. Instead, be happy, congratulate yourself, and see, well, I am aware of it, therefore, right now I am not in it. Because then it allows you to stay in this awareness. It's your freedom up until you choose to go back into ignorating, and which is a free country, you know. So then if you choose to do so, be my guest. You see, that's perfect.
It just doesn't feel like I'm free when I'm aware of it because there's so much tension in the body.
But you are aware of whatever tensions are there. To be in ignorance is not to be in a state of tension or not in a state of tension. To be in ignorance means simply, because it's not a state. To be free from ignorance, to be free from believing that I am a person. And there are moments like that. The moment we are judging ourselves, that's for certain that we are back into ignorance. That's for certain. The moment we are judging ourselves or others, we are swimming in it. And it's not clean. But the moment we notice that we are out of that mess already, so that's perfect.
Well, it seems like it reverberates.
What?
It seems to reverberate and, I don't know, propagate itself.
These moments when we are not in ignorance, when we notice it, are very precious. So that's why we have to respect them. We don't want to belittle them. We want to put them, to showcase them. We want to put them on the shrine, so to speak. Because then they are allowed to linger. And then they will linger more and more, and they will become more and more frequent, these moments when we are out of the muddy water, at least the head out of it. So in other words, see it the other way, you know, instead of seeing yourself, gee, I'm always in ignorance. See, gee, I constantly notice that I am in ignorance, which is great. Because the people who are truly in ignorance, the people who are gossiping, and they never stop. You see what I mean? They never notice it. They are not aware of what they are doing. They're always judging others, etc. That's what they feed on. That's their sport. And now, sometimes, you know, it's good also to not to be tied to a workplace or to a working environment. If it is too bad, there are often alternate solutions.
Francis, in the Christian tradition, prayer is considered a valuable and useful activity, but from the Advaita standpoint, it seems like it's rather useless or pointless. Do you have an opinion on that?
A prayer that comes from a sincere heart is not useless. In the Christian traditions, the highest form of prayer is "Thy will be done." You know, it's not the prayer that is asking, "Give me some water, some more rain, or give me some more global warming." That's a Canadian prayer. And the Shropshire prayer is "Give me more sun." And so, I think the Lord, they take those, they accept all prayers, you know, they accept those prayers at the reception desk, but there is a very long backlog.
Before you get fulfilled.
But the "Thy will be done," then immediately you go, you know, you are put in the special basket that goes right to the boss. Stamped, urgent. So, in Advaita, you don't even go through the reception. Because "Thy will be done," who am I to say that Thy will should be done?
Yeah, what's the
because
point
Thy
of
will
it?
is done anyway,
It's
right?
going to be done anyway. That's why I was thinking it was kind of a pointless activity.
Who am I to give permission to the boss to do as he pleases, right? So that's a general idea.